Good evening, Mayor Paterna and members of the South Windsor Town Council. My name is Keshav Ramesh, and I'm a junior at South Windsor High School. This year, I've had the pleasure of serving as chapter president of South Windsor Future Business Leaders of America, or FBLA for short, and the state treasurer of Connecticut FBLA. Future Business Leaders of America is an American career and technical student organization headquartered in Virginia and founded in 1940, over 8 decades ago. With over 250,000 members in middle schools, high schools, and colleges throughout the United States, FBLA is the largest career-oriented student organization not only in the nation, but in the world. FBLA inspires and prepares students to become community-minded business leaders in a global society through relevant career preparation and leadership experiences, academic enrichment, college scholarships, and the establishment of connections between high school students and business professionals. Personally, I have participated in FBLA since my freshman year of high school and gained leadership positions through being elected secretary of the club in 10th grade and president this school year. And I believe that I've learned a lot about being an enthusiastic and effective business leader through my experiences. I'm here today to speak about my school's involvement in FBLA, as well as the background high school students throughout Connecticut have had in the program. Now, this October, South Windsor High School attends the 2019 State Fall Leadership Conference at the University of Hartford. And as state treasurer, I helped plan the conference along our state's president, 2 vice presidents, secretary, and advisor, and we saw a turnout of over 200 students from all over the state. Our keynote speakers were Dr. Amy Zhang, Dean of the Barney School of Business, and Ben Yin, delivery lead and former director of service operations at Cigna. At the conference, I personally led a 2-hour workshop on entrepreneurship and app design, for which over 60 students signed up, including many from South Windsor. One of the topics of my presentation was GeoScholar, an innovative iPhone app my brother and I designed and launched on the App Store. Using my expertise, I spoke with an audience of high school students from all over the state about important skills such as marketing, brand creation, resource acquisition, learning about market dynamics, teamwork, and product management. After my presentation and a Q&A session, I divided the room into groups of 5 students in sort of this kind of business activity. 6 teams of venture capital firms and 6 teams of startups focusing on app development. Students created business plans with their marketing ideas, made flowcharts of their app user interfaces, and assigned various task group members based on skills and preferences. Venture capital firms created potential questions to ask startups and participated in informative conversations with student entrepreneurs about their business proposals. Based on feedback, I had the best startup teams introduce their app ideas to the room, opening the floor for audience members to ask direct questions. Those presenting were exposed to thinking on their feet and representing their product well. South Windsor students told me that they learned a lot from attending the conference through networking with other high school students and state officers and business professionals. Now, to move on to the local level, every November, South Windsor FBLA hosts an American Enterprise Day event where we invite leaders and professionals from all over CET to speak with our 50 club members about careers in a wide array of fields, including but not limited to entrepreneurship, hotel management, sales and marketing, small business ownership, education, and the military. They gain useful knowledge about, for example, what to major in attending college, how to find investors, tackling job interviews, building their brand, and becoming entrepreneurs. Furthermore, they were exposed to the service side of FBLA through our very successful fundraisers during the Holiday Book Club in late November. Now let's move on to the more academic and competition-based aspects of FBLA. Tens of thousands of students throughout the nation participate in the FBLA Business Achievement Awards and chapter recognition programs, which offer local, state, and national recognition in the forms of certificates and pins for completing business activities pertaining to service, education, and progress, such as holding a fundraiser with another FBLA chapter, inviting adults in the business world to join our professional division, and creating professional profiles on platforms such as LinkedIn and Tallo. One such task that South Windsor FBLA members have been working on is a business-themed lived-up video that we will be submitting for award consideration in just a few weeks. Students will also compete at the upcoming Spring State Leadership Conference at Naugatuck Valley Community College. While the conference is similar to the fall one, we also have more than 600 students who will enter competition. Some will take multiple choice tests in the fields of economics, personal finance, political science, accounting, or business communication, while others will give presentations in events such as public speaking, mobile app development, marketing, and sports management. Additionally, students will gain exposure to politics through state officer elections, in which certain high schools will select delegates that participate in a sort of political caucus, if you will, for candidates. For example, I will be running for state president this year, and will be campaigning throughout the conference to gain votes so that I can potentially serve on the state officer team during my senior year in high school. Finally, those who place in the top 4 at the state competitive events will be invited to the 2020 National Leadership Conference held in Salt Lake City, Utah this late June. Over the last few years, we have had multiple students from South Windsor FBLA, including myself, qualify for and possibly even attend this prestigious conference alongside members of the CT delegation. From the local to the national level, FBLA strives to teach high school students the fundamentals of business, service, leadership, and education, and dedication, through emphasizing the importance of accomplishing goals and engaging in academic enrichment. FBLA provides lots of opportunities and a voice for every one of its 250,000 students nationwide on the basis of diligence, hard work, and merit, and it has stood by these principles since its founding. So this concludes my presentation about the town FBLA program and the state FBLA program. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. So in Connecticut itself, it's been there for over 70 to 80 years. At the school, it's been there for a few decades. Our advisor, Mrs. Lisa Barrett, she's a business education teacher at South Windsor High School. She's been running it for a very long time. I'm not sure when it started, but...
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Thank you.